telling me? Okay. So how do you get that done? Boom. Bingo, bango, bongo. You're not scared, are you? Get you working into the price. Okay, so what you're telling us, if we can get that kitchen fixed for you, you guys like to own this home, right? Great. So probably the best way to do that, I don't know the seller's position or where their motivation is at or what they owe on the house, but if we could buy this house right, you guys say your budget's $330. The house is $330. If we could buy this house right and buy this house, what do you think that would cost? About $30,000, $45,000? Guys, why don't we do this? Why don't we make an offer for $290? Go ahead and build it into the price, pull the price down, and go rebuild your kitchen, then you can own the house. Is that something that might work for you? Like, give them a solution. And because what you're wanting to do is to get them in the offer. You wanted to get them to make an offer, and then you can work it out. But once you got somebody on paper, life gets a lot easier. Then you can just work it out through the offer. That may not be the end result. Seller may say, but I owe $315 on it. After real estate commissions, I can't do that. I can't take that money. Okay, great. So we come up with another solution, right? Because we get paid to solve problems. So that's it, guys. Qualify people up front. Don't be scared of them. Show up as that powerful, positive professional that the market's starving for. They run in, if they go look at 5 open houses, they see the same thing. Quiet house, no music, no balloons. Notice what we got, balloons. We started baking cookies because we want to do an open house and appeal to the senses. When you think about how to do the open house, appeal to the senses. What are they seeing? What are they hearing? What are they smelling? What are they feeling? Right? Everybody stand up. Feel that carpet. You feel that? Man, this carpet's awesome. This ain't cheap builder grade, 3-pound pad under here. Right? And you say, man, feel that carpet. This is actually a builder's home. Now, if a builder built his own personal home, do you think he built it right? That wouldn't hurt your feelings, would it? Right? So, qualify people up front. Take control of them. Use your body to position them. Tell them where you want to go with your body, right? Know how you're going to show the house. First thing I'm doing, I'm showing that kitchen first. Because to me, it's the worst thing on here. And I tour the house, and I'm going to end it in the backyard overlooking the lake, and that's where I'm going to ask my closing question. That's where I'm going to lock them down at. Okay? Use your body to drag them along. Ask powerful, engaging questions that help them see and visualize themselves living in the house. So if you could take a couple ideas out of what we just talked about, do you think it's possible you could sell more homes? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Come on. So that's it, guys. I really appreciate your time. I hope we brought some value to you. Okay? By the way, we're a mortgage lender. We're not a mortgage broker. We're a mortgage banker. Okay? We guarantee to close loans in 21 days or less. I'm the only game in town that guarantees that. In fact, we regularly close government, FHA, and VA loans in 14, 18, 16 days. Start to finish. That's from application to funds at the table. Now, you might like this. When you show up to closing, docs are there early. Check. Cash money's overnighted to the title company the day before. So once you go there and sign, most of the time you got to wait for that wire, that funding number, and it's kind of like, man, come on. What are you guys doing? Right? Well, the good thing about our company at closing, we've taken all the friction out of the mortgage process. So when people go and they sign up, guess what title company gets to do? Write checks, everybody get keys, rock and roll. Outside of that, we bring you systems, tools, and strategies to help you grow and expand your business by at least 1 to 2 transactions per month, and we help you get there in less than 60 days. Okay? That's our show. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming up. Go ahead. Do what? Couple of good questions, because I get that a lot, especially with all the foreclosures and REOs and stuff in the market. Well, hey, can you do an FHA 203K loan? Anybody done one of those?
Oh, yeah.
Are they fun? Are they fun? Huh?
It's hell.
It is. It's hell. It's miserable.
I know. A contract back in November, we just closed like last week, and the listing agent, this is like a foreclosure. They started to pull that thing out if my body didn't close.
Right. So see, my thing is like, okay, I'm in the mortgage business. How do I solve problems in the mortgage business for somebody that wants a rehab loan? I know the FHA 203K loan is not fun.
No.
They're miserable on everybody, especially mine. You think yours is tough, and the buyer does it. Ooh. Red tape, miserable. So here's what I like to do. Hey guys, so your outcome is to get your purchase money and your rehab money put into one loan so that you can close on the house and make your repairs. That's what you're committed to doing, right? Yes. So why don't I do this for you? I'll do a private money loan for you. I'll fund your deal in 2 weeks with private money, your acquisition money, and your rehab money. Once you finish the repairs, we'll get an appraisal, and I'll rate and term refinance you into your permanent financing. Well, that takes all the stress out of it. That makes it easy. Like that? So see, we got all kinds of tricks up our sleeve for the mortgage to get money to the marketplace, to make it easy on people. So that's how we would solve that one. Any other questions?
Do you do bond?
Don't do bond. Don't work with any bond money. We do work with a couple of agencies that provide down payment assistance. But long story short, bond money. I used to do bond money when I had my other mortgage company. And it's like, okay, we got bond money. 37 contracts come in. 37 applications, working with 37 buyers and 17 people per transaction. The bond market, they let me make a little tiny bit of money. And I get all these 37 loans in there, and 5 of them close because they ran out of money. And I just like, God, I just worked 60 days for nothing. I made $5 an hour. So, okay, how can I still serve people that need the down payment money? Okay, well, there's some down payment assistance agencies out there, yada, yada, yada. Plus the bond, the bond most time has a recapture clause in it. Most people move every 3, 5, 6, 7 years. Well, if you're normally on bond programs, if you're not there, prorated amount back, yada, yada, yada. So I'll frame it up like that for a buyer and say, maybe there's a better way. Do you have Uncle Bob, Mary, a best friend, somebody that can gift you the down payment? Most people do if they get creative and think about it enough. And I help load their lips so they can go find that gift money. And we're pretty effective at it. Yep.
You mentioned private money earlier, or just what kind of interest rate and how long?
The private money program is 2 points up front. Okay, it's 8.25% interest only for 12 months or less. Huh?
That's really good.
Yeah, it's not cheap money, but here's the thing. It's going to be a short-term deal. So even at 8.25%, interest only, their debt service is really low on it. And they're only going to be in that loan for 60, 90 days while they're getting the repairs done. So they never really feel the 8% interest, which when I was selling houses at 96, rates were 8.5 and 9. We're like, wow, these are awesome rates. Yeah. Now rates are 3.25. It's like, geez, how did it get here? But yeah, that's the terms how that works. We like 12-month loans, and all I need to do is structure it to where I know that I got an exit strategy for that borrower, where I know I can get credit ready in time, or they get the repairs done in time, and I can get out of that hard money loan and get their permanent financing in place.
So can you do that with somebody that's on the rebound of their credit coming out?
Well, credit's good. Anybody fighting credit, trying to get people approved because of credit challenges? Anybody have those issues? Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah. We have a credit repair company that we work with. They work with me exclusively. I found these guys. Here's my story. When I had my other mortgage company, I went through the rocker in 2009. I got a call, and 30 minutes later, I could not sell any loans. The market stopped. So I lost my ability to do loans in a 30-minute conversation, sitting on $14.2 million loans that I had already funded, and now I couldn't sell. That's not a fun place to be in. Long story short, my wife and I lost everything. Foreclosures, cars, rings, money. We were knocking down, clipping $40,000 to $70,000 a month and went to zero in 30 minutes. But when you're making that kind of money, you kind of set your bills up that way. Right? House bills are like $15,000 a month. Well, I got, that's easy. No more Galardia, no more limos, no more, we were done. And we fell so hard that within about 9 months, my 2 daughters, my wife and myself, had actually moved into 836.5 Turtle Creek Road, which is the equivalent of her parents' shed in their backyard. From dream home to no home in a shed. Not fun. Talk about getting stuck mentally and going, oh my gosh, where do I go from here? Right? Long story short, we just kept on climbing, got up every day. We said our prayers, we put our boots on, went to work, and crawled back out of it. But I don't know why I started going there.
Credit.
Oh yeah, credit. Yeah, so I got wiped out. And I met a guy here local, And I said, oh yeah, I can do this and this and this. I can fix credit in 30, 60 days. I said, no way, bud. I've been in this mortgage business since 1999.